there's the hospital in Owen Sound, right ahead. But anyways, I'm going to be turning. There's a lot of development starting to happen in Owen Sound, and that's awesome to see. You're starting to see a lot of changes, and I think for a town as big as Owen Sound is, I think that's just great to see. I mean, it's on the waterfront. There's a lot of industrial businesses here. There's hotels. There's going to be another hotel over by the mall there, if it's approved, which would be awesome. A lot of development has happened out on the east side here. A lot of great things going on. The prices of homes are so affordable. You can buy a house in Owen Sound for $450,000. Not too many places that you can buy a house for that price, in the GTA. Well, it's actually just not going to happen. So yes, is there some challenges that Owen Sound has? Sure. I mean, every place has challenges, right? Is there a fentanyl problem? Yeah, there's a lot of people who are struggling and who need help. And it's hard to get people help when they don't want the help. But on a positive, because I'm always thinking about that, right? I'm a positive guy for a lot of things. And I think when you have the investment from businesses, people, investors, whatever, I think there's great things that can happen when they see opportunities. And seeing what I've seen over the last number of years, every time I kind of come up this way, there's some great stuff going on. I mean, there's certainly no shortage of restaurants to eat at, right? I actually got to pull in here because if I go any further, I'm on my way to Meaford, and I don't want to go to Meaford. But I mean, there's all these big box plazas, there's Home Depots, there's Walmarts, there's Michaels, there's Dollar Tree. Look, and there's more development going on right in front. So for me, I look at this as somebody that doesn't live here, but who frequents the area enough to know that change is happening, and it's happening in a good and positive way, right? There's even a new value village here, right? I mean, Value Village is more of a discount, kind of gently used kind of clothing brand, right? Princess Auto is here, Winners, Firehouse Sub, Chuck's Roadhouse. And I think that another sub place just opened up. I think it's Mickey's or Mike's Subs. I'm gonna go and take a look. So a lot of the businesses that like a lot of the big chains, when it comes to restaurants and stuff like that and fast food places, there's a standard group that typically open up. One of them's Fat Bastard, obviously McDonald's, Mary Brown's is another, Stacked is another. They've got signature pancakes that actually taste like I don't know, candy. And then you got this other place called Jersey Mike's Subs, and that's coming soon. So that's interesting. That's probably a US brand, because that's my feeling. Yeah, they've been around since like the 1930s. So a little bit of a challenge in terms of parking here, though. $19.56. Yeah, that's a brand from the US for sure. Even Burger King's here. So yeah, a lot of the businesses, or a lot of the big brand name stores are on the east end of town, and you're definitely not walking here. You're gonna have to drive. There's no walking out here. It'd take a long time. Unless you lived back in some of those like condos back in there. But even that, I mean, you're gonna have to have a car regardless if you live here. It's not like downtown Toronto. Should take a look at the waterfront. I mean, you're probably not going to see much just because it's winter time, but why don't we go? You can go take a look regardless. I know there's a big recreational center, and if you want to, walk around the rink, there's an upper floor, and you can run, like you can walk up and down stairs, you can walk around the perimeter of the hockey rink. Yeah, and in the summer it's fantastic. Like there's a little park, you can hang out with your kids there. It's a great little spot. And then if they build a hotel over here where the mall is, that'd be awesome. I don't think Popeyes is in, well, you can't even see it, but right where my suction cup is on my windscreen, that's where Popeyes is, and it doesn't look like anything's happening there anymore. So I don't know if they've come and gone, but Wendy's and A&W, they're still open across the street. Somebody needs a new muffler. Wow. Starbucks. And you got Zayre's grocery store, which is basically another Loblaws because it's owned by the Weston family. Shoppers Drug Mart to the left. Yeah, and then there's a number of rental like apartments just on the left-hand side, low level. Right? I think there's only 3 floors. Bayshore Community Center that I was talking about. It's on the left-hand side. Treatment plant. So the water is not frozen in this section here. I'm going to see if I can find one of those parking lots and kind of do a turnaround, and then possibly you can see what's going on. Anyways, let's see water off to the left. Not frozen. Yeah. Guess not. All of the lookout points, they're all just covered in snow and no one's plowed it, so, and why would they? Anyways, the snowbanks were so high. Anyways. Let's turn around here. There's a little mini storage and UPS. I don't know, and I guess maybe an indoor playground. And a fitness place as well. That may be your best view of the water right now. But a lot of the ships would come in and dock way back in downtown. And yeah, that is what it looks like in the wintertime. Not exactly, you know, what it's like in the summer, but it's just a lot of snow. Anyways, guys, I think you're gonna call it at that one. Like I always say, get out and explore, and we'll see you on the next one.